July in Cheyenne by country music artist Aaron Watson, who joins us this afternoon. Welcome to Cheyenne.
It's good to be here.
Good, I'm glad to have you. You know, we were talking a little bit earlier, a lot of people are out here for the 118th Cheyenne Frontier Days, but a lot of people are here for a more sobering event, and that's been 25 years since the death of bull rider Lane Frost. And I know you just released a song, you wrote a song kind of honoring Lane. Tell me a little bit about why you decided to do this and where you got your inspiration from.
Well, when I wrote the song, I had no idea that it was going to play out to be a song that we were releasing during his 25th anniversary of his family losing him. And but the song is got a real, I have a real personal connection with this song. It was the first song that I wrote after my wife and I lost our little girl, Judy Grace.
Wow. So,
you know, I was having a hard time getting on the stage, and I was having a hard time writing songs. And you know, one night I just said a simple prayer asking God, you know, if this is what you want me to do, I could use your help. And late one evening, a month later, 8 Seconds, the movie about Lane, was on, and I've seen it a million times, but that night I watched it differently. And it's hard to explain, but, you know, that night, you know, something came over me, and I just wanted to write Lane's mama song.
And it's wonderful. If you haven't had a chance to listen to it, it's of course for sale on iTunes, but also on YouTube. I was listening to it. I really love it. One neat thing I think that you share with Lane is your faith in God, which I think is just amazing. And also, you're from Texas,
yes,
right? Okay, but I like how you say that your inspiration, one of your inspirations, is our Wyoming man, Mr. Chris Ledoux.
Yeah, I love Chris Ledoux. I liked just everything about him. You know, I liked how he carried on the tradition of the cowboy, and you know, and I mean, I think I was a huge fan of his music, but everything that Chris stood for, and the way he carried himself, and you know, one thing that Chris and I have in common is he made his first, you know, dozen records without any help from any labels.
Right.
And we've always kind of fashioned our business model after Chris, and just, you know, go out there every night, put on the best show you can, and treat your fans like family.
Yeah. And it shows.
Well, thank you.
How amazing. Speaking of that, you're here in Cheyenne because you're performing at the Outlaw tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay, what can people expect?
Lots of country music, no skinny jeans.
Okay, all right, that's a good thing.
Well, maybe a few pairs, I don't know.
Okay.
No, it's not our first time at the Outlaw. You know, we love coming to the Outlaw, and I know my bass player, John Dan, loves coming to the Outlaw. He actually met his wife at the Outlaw.
Oh, how funny!
Years
Good
ago.
stuff. See, I didn't know that already.
That's right. I thought
tease him about that
would
a little
reenact
bit.
their meeting.
That's perfect. You have to,
so
right?
That's something you can expect tonight. Lots of country music, lots of fiddle.
Beginning at what time, Aaron?
I think we kick off. I think it starts around 8.
I think it's about 8 at the Outlaw. All
I should know, but I don't.
That's okay. One thing I was going to ask you, I like that even at the age of your 30s, your mid-30s, your colleagues still refer to you as the honky-tonk kid, right?
Yeah.
How is that?
Well, I guess when we first started, I was having a hard time getting into some of these places because I didn't look old enough to get into these bars, these honky tonks, and I was always kind of like, well, I'm the guy singing tonight. But I wrote a song called The Honky Tonk Kid, and Willie Nelson sang with me on the song.
Oh, how amazing.
So that just kind of got branded on me. So now everywhere I go, I'm the honky tonk kid. I've always told people someday I'll be like an old man.
Yeah, they'll still be calling you that.
Yeah, and I'll come out on stage with my walker and introduce the honky tonk kid.
Oh, how funny. What's next for you? I know you're very successful now. I mean, where do you go from here?
Well, we just continue to work hard, give God the glory. We have a new album called The Underdog that we did with a guy named Keith Stegall. Keith has produced all the Alan Jackson records, Zach Brown records. I mean, he's an incredible writer, singer, songwriter. So we're just gonna, keep focusing on our fans and making country music.
Doing what you do best.
Giving it our best.
All right, perfect. Okay, well, you're not going to go anywhere because later in the show, you and your guys are going to come up here and play July in Cheyenne for us, right?
Fantastic.
A little bit of it, so can't wait to hear that.
Thanks for having me.
Sure, thanks for joining us.
Yes,
next year, you'll be opening up for CFD, right?
That would be great.
Okay, we'll have you back next year as well.
Call me.
All right, we'll put in a good word for you. How's that? All right, here's Sam with another look at today's forecast. Sam.
Well, we're seeing another warm day out there. Temperatures warming up about 88 degrees. Going to see mostly sunny skies this morning. Start to see some increasing clouds, and there was a chance for a few storms start to develop across our area.